Of the 7 different biomes in this world, the deciduous forest is one of the most diverse, with hundreds of animal species to its name. The temperature deciduous forest boasts a variety of plants that are adapted to this biome's environment. The likes of the American bald eagle and the grizzly bear thrive in the deciduous forest due to the adaptations to its weather and abiotic factors. Come with me, let's go on an adventure. Our first stop, Denali, Alaska.
The deciduous forest is found in both the northern and southern hemisphere of the world, more specifically in the eastern half of North America, in the middle of Europe, and certain parts of Asia. Its major areas include Russia, China, Japan, southern Chile, and the east coast of Paraguay. The main abiotic factor affecting the environment of this biome includes soil, water, and sunlight. First off, soil found in the deciduous forest is among the richest and most fertile in the world. This is because soils in these forests are deep and well drained, and are nutrient-rich, containing clay, sand, and silt. In terms of water, these forests contain many bodies of fresh water, such as small springs seeping from the ground, rivers, and lakes. On the other hand, this biome does not receive much sunlight due to its dense canopies and dense plant growth. It does, however, host a variety of both plants and animals. Its plants have specific adaptations to survive in this climate. Firstly, in the spring, deciduous trees begin to produce broad, lightweight leaves that allow them to capture a lot of sunlight for photosynthesis. In the winter, the leaves on these same trees make internal and external adaptations to protect from water loss and tissue damage. Some common plant and tree organisms in the deciduous forest are as follow: the American beech tree, the pecan tree, the white birch, the lady fern, and the northern arrowwood. In addition to having a wide variety of plants, the deciduous forest is also home to a wide variety of animals, and in this biome have also formed adaptations to better survive. Two important adaptations of animals in this biome are migration and hibernation. Many of the birds migrate, whereas many mammals hibernate. This is done during the cold winter months when there is a short food supply. Another important adaptation for animals is behavioral. Many organisms learn food storage for winter, such as squirrels and chipmunks. Some common animals in the deciduous forest are as follow: the American black bear, the brown bear, the American bald eagle, the northern cardinal, the duck-billed platypus, the European red squirrel, and the white-tailed deer.
This great biome owes its diversity to its 4 seasons, containing spring, summer, autumn, and winter, all contribute to its vast variety. This biome can be located anywhere between a latitude of 23 degrees north to 38 degrees south. Summer temperatures in this biome average around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Contrastingly, winters will almost certainly average below freezing. Precipitation is more prevalent in the summer, with an average of 18 inches, than in the winter, which usually ranges from 12 to 14 inches. Both temperature and precipitation trends are illustrated in the climatogram.
Human activity is very threatening to life in the deciduous forest, as it can lead to species becoming endangered, changes in climate, and the introduction of invasive species into different ecosystems. One species crucial to the deciduous forest is the red wolf. Red wolves are the top predators in this biome and help maintain a stable ecosystem. They achieve this by preying on nuisance animals such as rabbits, rodents, and deer, which may cause harm to crops and levees. Unfortunately, red wolves have become an endangered species due to threatening human activity. Their numbers began dropping in the 1960s due to loss of habitat from deforestation. Conservation efforts were futile, since the surviving wolves began competing with coyotes for territory and resources. Today, efforts are still being made to conserve the population of red wolves in the deciduous forest. Global climate change is also a factor that affects life in this biome. Increased levels of CO2 in the air allow for increased plant growth because CO2 is a crucial nutrient in photosynthesis. However, high levels of CO2 also lead to higher temperatures, and warming temperatures are very detrimental as they cause droughts and prevent tree and plant growth. One invasive species that threatens the deciduous forest is the emerald ash borer. This insect was accidentally introduced into the United States in 2002 in the ash wood used in shipping crates. It is highly destructive to ash trees and has killed millions of them throughout North America.
The temperate deciduous forest is important because it not only provides recreation, but also resources including food, lumber, and oxygen. Many species of organisms also rely on temperate deciduous forests as major sources of shelter and food. A great majority of human population is found in temperate deciduous forests. The soil in this biome is fertile and can easily be converted and used for agriculture. Trees are hardwoods and therefore also valuable resources for making houses and furniture. Temperate deciduous forests are also primary homes of the world's endangered enjoyment species, such as giant pandas. Conservation efforts in China focus on protecting endangered species, like giant pandas and red pandas. The National Association of State Foresters, NASF, is a nonprofit that has made conservation efforts by educating the public about the consequences of their actions and promoting programs and activities that will practice ecological forestry. The City of London Corporation has tried to conserve land by using sustainable management techniques like pollarding, which encourages the growth of trees. Through conservation, the temperate deciduous forest's natural resources are carefully used to prevent oxygen. But there are several major concerns for the future of the temperate deciduous forest. First, human activities are a big threat to this biome. Emissions from industries and vehicles have damaged the leaves of trees, which cause the trees to produce fewer and smaller seeds. Another concern is from logging. Many of the hardwoods trees' wood is denser than more coniferous trees. This means that trees grow more slowly. In addition, acid rain caused by burning coal is another concern, since this interferes with regular rainfall patterns. Because of the time that it takes to restore lost temperate deciduous forests, it is extremely important that people make the conscious efforts to conserve.